Hello everyone, let's have more news about the Lakers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Los Angeles Lakers had a clear priority going into free agency to find a rim-protecting, lob-threat center, and that's exactly what they got last week, signing 26-year-old and 2018 number 1 overall pick DeAndre Ayton to a 2-year deal. This week, to finalize the deal, Ayton arrived in Los Angeles, held his introductory press conference, and began giving interviews to local media, drawing considerable attention. On Wednesday, during an interview with ESPN LA, Ayton was asked whether he had heard from Lakers superstars Luka Doncic, who was drafted in the same class as Ayton and LeBron James, who recently opted into the final year of his contract, despite rumors he might explore other options this offseason. Ayton revealed he has heard from Doncic but said James has not reached out to him since signing with the Lakers. While it's still the NBA offseason and this may not be significant, the comment has raised some eyebrows among basketball fans. Not really yet, Ayton said when asked if James has reached out to him. But I definitely got a text from Luka. I know how the offseason goes, this isn't my first rodeo. People are probably busy training and spending time with their families. LeBron is clearly waiting to welcome him to LA in person. The King always shows an admirable level of respect to everyone. He's excited, I'm excited, we're all excited. Stop trying to mislead people, a fan said. Another person wrote, LeBron is for sure leaving. Someone else added, LeBron on the way out. That's not normal LB, no love to the new guy on the block, one more fan commented. Ayton spent the last 2 seasons with the Portland Trail Blazers, and while things didn't go exactly as planned, he still managed to average a double-double, an achievement he's maintained every season of his career. His best performances so far came during his time with the Phoenix Suns, where he helped lead the team to multiple postseason appearances, including the 2021 NBA Finals, which the Suns lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Across 398 career games, Ayton is averaging 16.4 points, 10.5 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.0 blocks per game, while shooting an efficient 56.6% from the field. The Los Angeles Lakers plan to sign Luka Doncic to an extension when he becomes eligible in August, but the deal should come with the caveat that the franchise is building a title contender around him immediately. The path to winning with Luka is clear. Dallas reached the NBA Finals with a co-star, 3 and D wings, and a lob threat in the middle. Luka should only commit to the Lakers if they are willing to build that ideal roster around him. It is the franchise's roadmap to title contention in Luka's prime. Doncic is eligible for a 4-year, $229 million extension on Aug 2, but the best financial path for him is signing a 3-year max deal. That allows him to become a free agent again with 10 years of service and get a 35% max contract. The shorter deal would put even more pressure on the Lakers to give in to Luka's demands. This isn't Doncic playing general manager. The blueprint for building a title contender around him is clear. Number 77 needs those pieces to mitigate his weaknesses. Luka wants to win and is in his prime. It is on the Lakers to build a roster capable of competing with the top teams immediately. Fans heard the rumors about the franchise preserving cap space for 2027, but why? LeBron James immediately applied pressure after opting in. The 41-year-old is nearing the end of his legendary career. Luka is at his peak and has already been the best player on a team that reached the NBA Finals. The time is now for the Lakers. There is no reason to waste 2 years in hopes of landing a mythical superstar free agent. LA needs role players to be a serious contender. Those pieces can be added immediately. Letting a 3-and-D forward like Dorian Finney-Smith leave for a reasonable contract in Houston runs counter to what the Lakers should be doing. They should be acquiring and retaining those pieces that help them win. He is one of the 5 best players in the world. Having him on their roster means pressure to win immediately. The Lakers need to make the shift and start pushing their chips into the middle. If they don't, this marriage could be a short one with a messy breakup. The ball is certainly in the franchise's court. The Los Angeles Lakers appear to have solidified the core of the team's roster ahead of the 2025-26 season as NBA free agency has come to a screeching halt. If the Lakers want to make any more significant moves, the front office may need to explore a possible trade. During a recent podcast, Lakers insider Jovan Buha answered questions about a potential trade for one of LeBron James's nemesis. Could the Lakers do the unthinkable by making James and Dillon Brooks teammates? Buha is not convinced this would be a good deal for the Lakers. If Los Angeles did pursue Brooks, it would likely be some package of Rui Hachimura, Maxi Kleber, and Gabe Vincent, per the insider. The Phoenix Suns just acquired Brooks as part of the mega deal that sent Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets. Let's dive into Brooks' potential fit with the Lakers. Given Brooks was one of the pieces Phoenix landed in exchange for Durant, the pesky defender is unlikely to be on the move once again. Brooks' 4-year, $86 million contract is slated to run through the 2026-27 season. I think Phoenix wants to keep him, Buha explained during a July 7, 2025 YouTube episode. I think Phoenix is trying to be competitive because they don't have their picks, so there's really no point for them to tank. So I think from a Lakers perspective, I think he's making like 21-ish or 2021s. Brooks has a $21.1 million salary for 2025-26. I don't think you're just getting him for like Maxey and Gabe. I think you probably have to give up Rui. And I don't know if I'd want to do that, to be honest. I think it's similar to Andrew Wiggins in that he's probably a better fit than Rui for what they need with his perimeter defense. I'm also partly the wrong guy to ask because I'm not a big Dillon Brooks guy, Buha added. I just don't think Dillon Brooks or Marcus Smart deserve the leeway that they've had at times in Memphis or Houston or wherever. So I think it's probably Rui plus something for Brooks, but I don't think the Lakers would want to do that. Brooks' battles with James peaked during his time with the Memphis Grizzlies. The veteran went viral for the I Poke Bears soundbite when asked if he regretted talking trash to the Lakers legend. "I don't care, he's old," Brooks said in April 2023 per ESPN's Tim McMahon. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that. I was expecting him to do that Game 4, Game 5. He wanted to say something when I got my 4th foul. He should have been saying that earlier on, but I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. After Brooks landed his massive contract, it may surprise some fans to learn that James was complimentary of the forward as a player. James dismissed the idea that Brooks' rivalry with himself helped boost his value. I think every player that is awarded with a contract is awarded for a reason, and they're worthy of the contract that they get, James noted in November 2023 per ESPN's Dave McMenamin. So I think in his case, he was worthy of the contract he got. He's put in the work since he came out of Oregon, and that's what Houston found value in, and he's here. So no, I think it has nothing to do with that.